All right, shalom everybody, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked man, the Lord said. Like I just established this live, and I went live right away, so we don't expect too many people to be here for now, but it doesn't matter really. Uh, as you see, the topic is about Gaza. And, we just, we made a title, and right away we see how people, they are, really driven by what the media say. So the media says that people of Gaza, they are rising against Hamas. And this is why we say Dave here is saying, the Gazan, they have suffered enough. They have to free themselves from Hamas, terrorist. It look like when I teach here, I teach nothing. I'm very serious. When Hamas can generate 100,000 fighter in 2 days, where those people are coming from? From the moon? So when you say to me Hamas or Gazan are suffering, but who is Hamas? Isn't it Gazan? You see how the media polluting the mind of people? I will bet that the one who made those people go in the street is Hamas. The one who made people go in the street striking against Hamas is Hamas. In the same time, as you look at the picture here, look at those naked American women, hippies, lesbian, queer. I mean, they are in different galaxy. For sure, if they go to Hamas, they would love their support, but without panties. But let us analyze a little bit, so the one who don't understand, if you care to understand. You see, if you study intelligence, when I say intelligence, I'm talking about intelligence, like a study of war of the enemy, not study how to program a computer or AI. In the intelligence world, in area which is controlled by dictators, and here we are talking about terrorists, they are way more aggressive than dictators. Nobody will dare to go in the street, open his butt to fart without permission. As simple as that. So when you see they are saying to you the raise against Hamas, all of this is by the command of Hamas. And you might say to yourself, how in the world Hamas will command people to go against Hamas? It is time for Hamas to change their name. It's time for them to convince the international community that, listen, we are out. People of Gaza, they deserve your support. They don't want Hamas. Okay, Hamas is gone. So now what they will do, they will change their name. It's the same as, the Muslim Brotherhood. In Turkey, they call themselves the Party of Justice. In Tunisia, they did almost the same name. In Syria, every one of them, just the same. Hamas is the Muslim Brotherhood. In every country, they have different name for the same party. But they never change anything. The leader of Al-Qaeda in Syria, he changed the name of his organization from Al-Qaeda to Tahrir al-Sham. But it's the same one. Why he did that? Because before he announced that he supports Osama bin Laden, and he's Al-Qaeda, and then he will be target to America. So in order to make himself out of the curse of the American, we change the name, we change the color of our car, we give it different name. The Ferrari, we call it a Peugeot. The Peugeot, we call it Mercedes. So now they want support because they are out And now, after Trump, he came to the office, they knew there is no solution, at least for the coming 4 years. As simple as that. So can we stay like this for 4 coming years? No. So what we do, we change the name of the lizard. The same as the lizard will go and change its color. So we can receive money, we can be accepted, we can be supported. And listen, it's not Hamas no more. It's a new now. Are you with me? So those who think that those people are striking against Hamas, they are a bunch of foolish. Those are Hamas. Those themselves are Hamas. You know, in case you do not know, Hamas are a tribal organization. They are not an organization only. It's a tribal organization, which means those who live in Gaza, all of them, they are tribes. And the tribe, they have to support their own kids. They will never cast them out, especially they are fighting for the cause of Allah. They are not for them. They aren't the criminals. Those are the same ones they were dancing in October 7. So do you think really are going to rise against Hamas? It's just a change of the mask. So the international society, community, American, Israel, they will not have the card of, oh, we are fighting Hamas. They accuse you of fighting Hamas. Okay, Hamas is gone. Here we go. People are against Hamas. It's just a trick. A change of custom. Like, you know, there is in the old days, they used to have like one actor, he do many act. So he is the female, he is the male. So he go inside, he changes the clothes, or maybe two. They exchange the clothing, but it's the same person. In politics, at war, the custom can be changed every day. Even the friends can be changed every second. Egypt and Hamas, they agreed. It's time for you to be replaced by a new Hamas. You made a horrible mistake with October 7. Even though we support you, according to Egypt, that you killed the Jews, may Allah bless you, but it come with the horrible consequences. And now we have a Trump. The days of Biden is over. So those hippies, they cannot help you no more. The queer and lesbian of America, they are useless now. You cannot depend on them to give yourself some support and protection from America. And if America is not going to support you, you are doomed. Because Israel can do whatever they want. The only one have a kind of pressure on Israel is America. So now they understood the game, and they understood fully for the coming 4 years, they are doomed. So we cannot wait 4 years. We have to do something. And Trump, he is putting a lot of pressure on Egypt. Egypt is a collapsed country. They have no economy. They have nothing. They make babies, but there is no jobs. They make babies, but there is no schools. They make babies, but there is no hospital. As all Muslims, stupid as a stupidity. So the regime in Egypt is literally collapsing, can fail down anytime. And the regime in Egypt need to protect itself. So they sacrifice, they say to Hamas, you need to change your name. And all your leaders will go abroad, and you elect new leaders for a new organization, and you take over again. But a new name, new flag, a new propaganda, but it's the same. We want to fight Israel, death to America. But they don't do it right away. Wait until Trump is gone. So we change you for now. We bring someone, unknown faces. It is Hamas. It's the same blood, the same fighters, the same organization, new names, new flag, new logo. So if you ever think that those things you see in the street is it true, you are making fun of yourself. Every single one of them love Hamas.
War in Gaza because ceasefire negotiations there are at a complete standstill. But for the first time since the war began, right now, thousands of Palestinians are actually rising up in the Gaza Strip.
First of all, those are not Palestinians. Those dummy, stupid American, doesn't matter what the station, CNN, Fox News, conservative, not conservative, those are not Palestinians. There's no more Palestinian exist in that land. Thousands of years ago, they are gone. Gaza is a mix of Arab, desert people, Egyptian, mix of everything. This is why you see some they are so white, some they have little dark skin, some they have different look, even they have different accent. So they feed you false information, and because you trust them, oh, this is Fox News. Fox News is one of the most corrupt stations. They are no better than CNN. Fox News, they are the same one 1 week after Trump lost his job in the fabricated election. 1 week after, they switch against him. Just 1 week. Go check it out. They said to themselves, his era is over. And this is exactly what politics is about. They have no friends. They have no dignity.
In protesting against Hamas, saying we do not want this war anymore and we want Hamas out of the region. So with that as the backdrop, the U.S. has reported.
Look, they are going in the donkey. They don't want Hamas out of the region. You know, we saw Hamas before shooting people, their own people, if they are really, they are just upset from them. How come Hamas now is not doing that? Who in the world gonna believe that? Do you think really, like, hold on. You say Hamas is a terrorist, and then you say that they are protesting against Hamas. That means Hamas are democratic. I mean, look, are you promoting them or you are saying they are terrorists? Have you ever heard of a terrorist organization? They allow people to go shout against them in the street? Since when? Are you with me? For those things to happen, it have to be by the command and the plan of Hamas. Hamas, they plan for it. So now every stupid agency around the world, they say, oh, people going against Hamas. People don't want Hamas. War must be stopped. We should help those poor people in Gaza. They need our help, and money will start pouring, and then Hamas will start building their forces again. How we can lift all the sanctions on us? This is the plan. None of them is against Hamas. They are Hamas. They are the one who was dancing in the street, going to the houses of the Jews, stealing even their toilet seat. Even kids. Why people have short memory? Aren't they those are the same people they were dancing? Giving baklava? So I received many asking me, what do you think about rising against Hamas, the people of Gaza? I laugh at how naive people are. Those Muslims, they change their names. When they are in Syria, they call themselves Mujahideen. When they are in England, they call themselves Dawah. But both believe in killing you. When they can kill you, they will kill you. When they cannot, I will give you an example. You know, when Muslim, they call me how rude they are, right? And I wipe the floor with them. Yesterday, we have Ultimate Fort, he called me. Go check out how he was acting like a cat. Why? Because I'm tough on him. If you are nice to them, they act like lions. The second you treat them like puppies, he speak nice. He want to be gentleman. Those people, they fear, they don't respect. They have only one thing have an impact on them: fear. They don't even love Allah, they fear Allah. And in case you do not know what that means, if their God himself is nothing but a fear monger. So their blood, their mind, their system is based on fear. The only way to convince them to do something is fear, not negotiation. If you negotiate and fear is not in their heart yet, then there's no negotiation. They will think they are lions. You give them a Kalashnikov, they think they can control the world. You give Abdul a balloon, he think it's a bomb. Imagine if those people, they have nukes, what they will do. Imagine if the balance of power is the opposite. That the Muslims have the power of America. What will happen to the whole world? They will rise against Gaza. So don't let them fool you. We know Donald Trump knows he will take action. Yeah, but Donald Trump is no better too. Donald Trump just yesterday, he sold the most expensive drones to Qatar. How this guy is fighting Hamas, and he sold and he agreed. Even Biden did not agree to give them such a drone. This man cannot be trusted when it's come to money. Show him the money, his saliva will run. This is just a few hours ago. A very powerful drone shall not be sold to the enemy. He could not do it under Biden. How this guy, few years ago, he came out of the White House and say Qatar support terrorism, and right away he starts sending them F-35. How the terrorists of Qatar could not buy from Biden, but he can buy it from Trump. And what Qatar would do with those drones exactly? We know what will happen. They will bring the Turkish, they will take it apart, and they will study it so they can make a copycat of it. This is not, they are not buying for defense. Qatar is so small to defend itself. This is a deal for Turkey. So they can steal the technology and reproduce something equal. Everything is sold to those people, they will copy it. They will steal the technology and they will make a war machine like it. So we vote for Trump, we say Trump, he supports Israel, but Trump is dumb when it's come to abroad politics. They love money. When they see money, their saliva run. No ethic, no dignity. It doesn't matter how many billions they have. They have billions because their saliva run for money. Buy my hat, buy my shoes, buy my pen, buy my t-shirt. And you will notice that those kind of people exist everywhere, even between those who claim to be Christian preachers. Every one of them, he have a store under his videos. Buy this, purchase that. Like the same as the Muslims, Lili Dawah and Halal cat food and Nagla seed of Mimi hijab. All is doing business. Ethic is just the frame. It's just to make ourselves look, we are ethical. But as the Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. So we support Trump. I vote for Trump. I will vote for him again because we have no other choice. He is doing a great job for inside the country, but he is doing a horrible job outside the country. I mean, look, just 2 days ago, those stupid national security top. Have you ever heard of people that are the top of intelligence and the Minister of Defense using chat to share war information? I mean, how dummy, how stupid. Chat. I never heard of a stupidity like this. You know, when I say stupidity is amazing, it is amazing. So we are going to attack the enemy. And then we invite to our chat even those who hate us. Hilarious. And then they say, nothing happened, nothing happened. No information leaked. They put the names of the airplanes, what kind of missiles, you know, I mean, what kind of drones, what time the attack will happen, and we didn't say nothing. Nothing leaked, nothing. But anyway, we are here to share truth. We don't take a side, except the truth. I know people get upset, like when I speak against Trump, but this is what decency is about. You don't support a man when he is wrong. You support him when he's right. You speak against what he is doing. You rebuke. If he's a Christian, we have to rebuke him when he is wrong. So sending drones to Qatar is a big sin. Everyone knows, including him, and he made a video about it, that Qatar is #1 supporters to Hamas. They are the founders of Al-Qaeda. They are the one who fund every terrorist group in the world. So when you sell them drones, you are selling drones to who? So in one hand we say we support Israel, and the other hand we give the drones to Turkey and to Qatar. And Turkey preparing themselves to invade Israel as soon as they can. They are right now in Syria, which means they are less than half hour from Tel Aviv. I wanted to share this with you, and you don't have to agree with me in any way, any mean. Everyone have his own opinion, but we are coming from there. We know how people think. We know what it is, and we see things people don't see. All right? When you receive an opinion from someone, he never been in those countries, he never grew up there, it's like talking about America, but you never been in America. You do not know a nation, and I am not a tourist who was in the Middle East. I am born there. I am from there. I spent my life studying this garbage cult. So I know how they think, I know how they plan, I know what they are about, I know the culture, I know the mindset, I know what you don't know. You might correct me in English, you might correct me in the pronouncing word, you can correct me in many things, but not in that field. All right? And you notice, you know, I don't take a side. Even if a Christian making a poo-poo, I say he's making poo-poo. And then people, they say to me, why you are speaking about against? He's a Christian. So what is a Christian? Are you a Muslim? That's what the Muslims do. We have to support our brother. He's wrong or he's right. If you don't rebuke the wrong will stay going and will think the wrong will think of itself as good. In fact, you are betraying Jesus if you don't rebuke your brother if he is doing wrong. Just for a temporary benefit. Oh, we don't want the Muslim to say, look, you know, you're talking about him. So what? Isn't it better than lying, you know, saying the Christians are a bunch of liars or businessmen? Do you want us to be the same as Ali Dawa and the Muhammad Hijab? Halal cat food? Donate to me, you receive a house in heaven, brother, as we saw in the video. So you have to stand firm and say things as it is. And who he like it, who don't like it, who care? The only one I will be worried about is to be wrong and to be judged by my Lord for my wrong. I don't care about the judgment of the man. When Jesus was on the cross, people, they were shouting, kill him, crucify him, crucify him. But if they knew what they have done. I'm not going to keep you longer. I just wanted to share this short video. We don't have too many because I did not even give it time for people to know. I will go live. You can leave your comment and tell me what do you think, but I assure you, not a single person going against Hamas. Whoever saying to you such a thing is a liar. If they go really for real against Hamas, then you will see them using arms. You will see them using weapons. Those people, they don't go strike in the street. The language of striking is not exist in their dictionary. All of them, they have arms and weapon. The second they mean what they say, they will go by arm because they knew they cannot change Hamas by going in the street. The only way is to go and bear arm and fight them. And Hamas did that many times against many Palestinian, Gaza group, not Palestinians, or so-called Palestinians. And we show you videos about them. So when you see, let us say we call it a peaceful protest, that is an organized protest done by Hamas, against Hamas. By the permission of Hamas, by the encouragement of Hamas. So they can reach a political goal. If I want to sign an agreement with, let us say, with anybody, I have to give a reasons for the agreement to come to be accepted. So if my people are against it, I have to fabricate a reason. There's many things government and regime and terrorists they do just to mislead and deceive. If you go to the Muslim terrorist website, they teach you how to kidnap a Christian. You work as a taxi driver. You put a cross on your mirror. You put the Bible on the counter of your car. You put a picture of Mary in the glass. So the ones who go with you in the car, they will think you are a Christian. This is a snake religion. So if you think about what they do in the way you think about everyone do, that means you learn nothing. They are satanic. Satan is their God. Lying, according to Muhammad, is the shield of faith. So if the shield of faith is lying, what is the truth for them? You tell me. So don't mislead yourself by what they say to you. They are preparing for something. And you will see there's some changes will happen, but this is not against Hamas. This is the plan of Hamas. Qatar, Egypt, Hamas, they have a plan. It is time to change our sign. It's like, you know, a restaurant, they found cockroaches in their food. So what they do? Go bankrupt? No. We make a new name. We bring a new chef. We change the paint. We change the logo. So now this is different restaurant, even though it's the same garbage, the same kitchen. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It's the same kitchen. They cook poison inside. And this is how Islam always is. They change faces, but the kitchen is the same kitchen. We go to the West, we say Islam means peace. We go to Syria, Islam means jihad. Allahu Akbar, kill them. The same person. So if you are naive, this is your fault, you know. I mean, I do my part to educate people, to warn them not to be fooled into the traps you see in the media. Everything you see in TV, you know, I remember, like, I never saw news in American TV as a true news. Never. Even if the news is a true, it's not a true. I will explain it to you. I can record now people in the street doing something. By changing the title of the news, I change the event. I do not need to change the video. All what I need to do, I change the title of the video. There is a video we played before by interview with the ex-KGB, a leader in the KGB in the Soviet Union. Go watch it. They worked for 20 years to make America fight America. And you see it right now, very successful. If you watch the video of this KGB, you will see how successful the Soviet Union was to spread socialism, people who live in denial of facts, to the point even if you show them the truth in the front of their eyes and you kick their butt, still they will say we don't accept it, we don't believe it. Watch the video. So Soviet Union is gone, but the seeds of the Soviet Union in USA is growing. And this is why you see those doomed, stupid people, naked people in the street supporting the terrorists. There's chaos around the world, but there's somebody moving them. There's money moving them. What about the poor in Africa being killed? What about genocide in Africa? What about slavery? What about sex slaves in Thailand and many Asian countries? How come they don't get upset for any, but only in Gaza? Because there's one kitchen, one engine behind all of this. And they always look for the fool of you so you can be hired, recruited, voluntarily or by paying you. Whatever is good for you. There's nothing is called the proxy war. This is another lie they say to you. This is a real war. not a proxy. You know, Al-Houthi is not a proxy of Iran, as they say. They are Iran. The one who made it the proxy is the stupid Western. So they go blind. They say, oh, those are a proxy for Iran, so we will not attack Iran. But they say to you that our leader is Iran. They are not hiding it. When Hezbollah leader, he go on the TV and he say, our salary, our weapon, our money, our everything coming from Iran. And they are our boss. And then you say, they are a proxy. Guys, you understand what I'm saying? If the guy is saying to you, I am not a proxy, I am a soldier of the highest mullah of Iran, and then you say he's a proxy. Proxy is a title used by the coward in the West. So they don't want to go with war at Iran. So we say we are fighting the proxy of Iran. But it's not Iran directly, when the fact it is Iran directly launching this war against you. All and every bullet is shot is coming from Iran, by the command of Iran. So in order to avoid going at war with the dragon, we say this dog is the dog of that person, but we know is the dog is biting now. It's not him. It's just a way to avoid to face the real problem. Going after the tail instead of going to the head. So none of those is a proxy. They are not. They are the army of Iran. Iran, they have army in Venezuela. They have many camps of training for terrorism in South America. And Americans close their eyes on it. They have terrorist camps in Kenya. They have terrorist camp almost in every African country. The problem is we are copy paste. Somebody say proxy, we say proxy. Like me myself, I might say proxy, but until I know what it's mean, then I will change my mind, because this is not what they do. So English is not my first language, so I can accept this word proxy, but until I know what it's mean, then I will reject it, because I know that this is not a proxy war. This is Iran war. The first center of the Muslim Brotherhood bought by Iran. The one who established the Muslim Brotherhood, which mean Al-Qaeda, which mean Al-Zawahiri, Osama bin Laden, ISIS, is Iran. When Hassan al-Banna, he went to Mecca, the Iranian, they found a great opportunity to invest in this guy. So they established for him the Muslim Brotherhood. And they bought him. Until now, the center which they bought, the first office for the Muslim Brotherhood, paid by the mullahs of Iran. And they wanted to make a copy of their Islamic regime in other countries as a branches, not as a proxy. My friend A, I don't know, pray for you. I don't know your name, but I pray that the Lord will help you if you are seeking good things in your life. All right. Come to New Zealand. New Zealand. I don't know why New Zealand. New Zealand, sorry, I'm reading it wrong. New Zealand. I don't know, it's a far distance, and I think the ticket will be very expensive. Maybe one day when I get rich, I will buy tickets. Or I will make a video says Muslims are threatening me, so people will donate hundreds of thousands of dollars so I can get rich. All right? I get threatened every day, but I'm not going to move anywhere. Anyway, God is good. God is good. What about Syria? The massacre will go in on there. I mean, that's it. They sold the country. You know, the Western. Look, Macaroni is going to have today a video call with the leader of the terrorists of Syria. The Western, you know, the Western are potatoes. Those are not good leaders. I mean, this guy, his wife, Macaroni, she said you can see her panty. I mean, she is in the age of my grandmother. She can't even keep her panty not showing. This is a guy, is a leader of a country. Go tell him to tell his wife to keep her legs closed. They are the one who feed terrorists. Hypocrite people. How Al-Qaeda is your enemy and now they are your friends? The leader of Al-Qaeda in Syria, this guy now, they call him president. He was wanted until a few weeks ago in the FBI, the most wanted person, $10 million for his head. They took his name off from the FBI page. You remember I made a video about, I show it to you. It's not there now. Like, what happened? All the blood in his hands, all the people he killed. Suddenly he's a good guy now. I'm telling you, don't be naive. Don't trust government. Don't trust news. The devil changed his name. So Hamas, they are doing the same now with Hamas. So this guy is Al-Qaeda leader. He changed his name to Tahrir al-Sham. Now he changed his name from Al-Julani to Al-Shara. And now he is Mr. President. And Macaroni is going to talk to him today. Right? So the game continue, and the foolish believe whatever they hear. Don't believe even what you see, because what you can see, it can be manipulated. You have to be vigilant. You have to be careful. Right? That's what the Bible commands us. And you have always to examine the spirit. Always. Don't take what people say to you. Anything I said to you today, go check it out. Study if you want to be like you have a full knowledge, etc. But don't take it from a news. Like you study from here, and see the enemy, what they say about each other. And then you can see what we can filter from both sides. You have to study. Like when we speak about Hamas. What is Hamas? What is the purpose of Hamas? Hamas is the purpose of them to conquer the whole world, not Gaza. So the Muslim now, they have a rock in their way. It's called Israel. We have to destroy this rock. But Israel is not a target. But it is a rock in the way. So we can conquer the whole world. They never thought that the Jews who they destroyed and they killed 1400 years ago, they will come back. And not only that, they will have a country. And not only that, they will have a powerful army. Muslims, they change their skin. When they are powerful, they have a sword. When they are weak, they are a sneaky lizard. Blessing, brothers and sisters. Like what his name? Sabil Ahmad. Brother Prophet Muhammad teach peace, peace upon him. He loved peace. He teach peace. So all of you will come to our mosque. Go watch. A snake. But if we ask him what they are doing to the Christians in Pakistan, he will not answer. So why they are so friendly in Texas, but they are so aggressive, burning Christians alive in Pakistan, kidnapping Christian women from their houses, burning churches. The same Pakistani people. So they change their tone, their word, their aggression, depend how strong, how weak. So in America, we walk like rats. In Pakistan, we are lions. We want to eat you. Anyway, CP doesn't know this and this. Debate him. This is very easy to defeat. Okay. Yeah, who is the one who debate me? Any Muslim can debate me. Are you Japanese? Yeah, I'm black, blonde, African American from Japan. If you don't mind. All right. Now I might go live again later at night. I will see. But usually Friday, Saturday, people are out, not too many online. We will see. You let me know if you like me to come back. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you. And may the Lord save us from those hippies, the naked, you know. And you know, look, you see the picture I'm showing you here? I notice, you know, I'm not an African, I'm not Asian, I'm not black. But I notice that the most brainwashed people in the world are the white people. Look at those, look. If you look how many black between them, you will see few. If you look how many Asian, you will see few. White people are the most doomed people in the world, specifically in the West. They are bewitched, even though I don't believe in magic. They lost their mind. What this woman she is wearing? What she have in her? She have Pepsi Cola between her boobs. What about you go naked in the bikini? Actually, there is some videos going naked. I can show you for Hamas to support Palestine. Those people are mentally ill. And I'm not saying all white people. I'm saying the majority of those who they are doomed in the West, they are the white. Something happened to them. And I believe strongly there is a reason. Because those are the ones who have money. They go to rich schools, expensive schools. Those schools are controlled by liberals. So you send your son, your daughter to Harvard University. Your son, your daughter graduated from Harvard, a pervert. Not a lawyer, not a doctor. They don't teach them mathematics. They don't teach them law. They teach them how to be pervert, how to be awkward, how to be a maniac, how not to know what common sense is. They call them radical. I call them trash. The one who go to poor schools is the one who don't end with this. Did you notice? You will see that the garbage in the rich schools. Berkeley, Harvard, all the names. Columbia, the place where nobody can afford, normal people cannot afford to pay fees. And why the mafia, they invest in those schools? Because those are going to be the leaders of the future. Those are the rich. If I want to go right now to be in the election, do I have $10 million in my pocket for the election, just aside of the money I have? You have to put hundreds of millions of dollars in your pocket for election. This is how it works in America. So this is the ones who they are going, and they are hoping they will control America. So they invest on them. They brainwash them. They destroy them. And now, as we see, they are striking to support terrorists. Terrorists who want to rape them, kill them. Queer for Hamas. Imagine, queer for Hamas. You do not need to control a country by taking an army. There is a soft way to control it. And this is what they are doing to America. And look, they are violence. Not only they are hippies. Hippies are violence. Don't think they are peaceful. Because their brain is the size of a mosquito. They start burning cars for Musk, for Tesla. They start attacking. Actually, they are organizing now a global day against Elon Musk. What this guy did to them? It's not against Trump. It's against Musk. And here you notice that there is a business plan. There's a competition with Musk behind this movement. So they took advantage of what happened so we can make his stock market go down, his business go down, and our stock market will go up. It's a big, 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 big scheme. The Democrat, they were hiring Democrat in the government for the last 50 years to the point they control it. And this is why they are going so crazy. The one is being fired are Democrat. Which means, I'm not saying that Trump is firing Democrat, no. But they don't hire anyone except Democrat. You apply for a job, they check on you. If you support the Republican, you do not get the job in the government. So they control the school, the Department of Education, the Department of State. I mean, you name it. You have to be a Democrat to get in. So now when he starts firing to clean the government from spending, in reality he is firing Democrat because they are the one who work in the government. In fact, they don't have a job. Joe Biden, he made it clear that 50,000 people he hired, they don't go to work. Who are they? Those who supported him in the election. There's hundreds of thousands of people, nobody knows who they are. They are getting salary. This is why they send them email. Where are you? Where do you work? What they know, this guy is getting a salary. But where do he work? Nobody knows. What do you do? This is why they are going so mad. Because he is drying their roots. They borrow money and they spend it on their supporters. And we pay tax. This scam by Democrat was running for a long, long time. And nobody cared. And then they send money to around the world to support their agenda. $50 million to Hamas to buy condoms. Who in the world will believe such a thing? Well, you better believe it. Democrats. $50 million a week to Taliban. Supporting gay homosexual program in Philippines. Promoting LGBT in South America. Billions of dollars spent from our money for their perverse sexual activities and propaganda. Since when this can be a government? This is a satanic movement. This is why I say anyone who votes for Democrat is satanic. Anyone who votes for Democrat is a satanic person. You don't like the Republican, you don't want to vote, it's up to you. But you vote for those socialists, you are satanic. Because this is not a political party interested in fixing economy, promoting health, and promoting businesses. No. They have a sexual agenda. Pervert agenda. giving hundreds of millions of dollars to make a movie about transgender. So you have to be careful in what you see and what you hear. And if you are a Christian, you vote according to the teaching of Christ, not according to a teaching of a party. Your guideline, I vote Democrat, no, I will not. I vote Republican, I'm not voting Republican, I'm voting for the Republican. Because most of what they agree upon, it fit with my faith. So if the Republican, they become Democrat, I will go against them too. I'm not loyal to a party, I'm loyal to my faith. Faith is who decide and what decide to do, not the party. USA aid is not a gift. It's not a gift. This is another lie. It is a bribe. So they give money to promote their agenda. People will do what you want because they are receiving money. What about people do what they want, what they don't agree with you without money? If they want to be gays, let them be gay. Okay, no problem. They like to be gays, no problem. Why you are giving them money? They are giving money to spread it, to establish it. If people are convinced with something, they do not need your money to believe in it. They believe in it. It's like convincing somebody to be Christian. He say, I'm not going to believe unless you pay me. So obviously those people, they don't believe in what they are asking them to do. So they pay them a lot of money as a bribe. Are you getting it? CP next election, join Republican. I never vote Democrat all my life. I always vote Republican. First time I voted, there's, I don't know, I never voted before. So I went to the center, there's a group of people sitting behind the table. I told them I want to vote Republican, where I can vote, how. So a woman, she said, she walked me, and she said, you have an accent, where are you from? I said, I am originally an Arab. So it's strange. Usually, Middle Eastern Arab, they vote for the Democrat. I said, I'm not stupid. You should see her face. She's Democrat. This is the first time ever I voted. I told her loud and clear. Actually, many people heard me. I'm not speaking even like quiet. I said, I'm not stupid. You have to be stupid to vote for Democrat, because those people, look how many thousand gang members they arrested in 2 months. Rape a guy, he raped a child, they get him out even without anything, as if nothing happened. Those Democrats, they make me sick. Have you ever heard of a country, a person, an animal, not a person, he raped 2 children, not 1. He go to jail for 3 hours and they get him out? He did not even pay money. Who you think will be president of the USA? I don't know, but I think Trump, he will try to stay as a president for the coming 8 years. I think in the last year of his presidency, they will submit a request to change the law, or let us say, to get Supreme Court approval, because by constitution, he cannot be president twice, but they have to be in the raw, like one after one. He did not. So that is a hole in the law. They can use it to keep him as a president for the coming other 4 years. For sure, the Democrat will go crazy if the Supreme Court, agree with this. And, I think this year, Supreme Court will have 1 or 2 judges will be retired. And this is a great opportunity to the Republican to hire a conservative judge. So they have full control of the Supreme Court. That would be fantastic. I hope, you see, this is the problem with this country. Every 4 years, like Trump now, he built a wall. 4 years from now, if they have a Democrat, he will destroy the wall. So we go back to zero. Now almost we have 0 people coming to the country, illegal criminals. 4 years from now, someone like the stupid Biden, he go on TV, he says, we welcome everybody, and then people will start pouring like crazy. They are borrowing money. This country, their bank is bankrupt. The government, I'm talking about the government. And they put those people, they put them in 5-star hotels. And their own veteran army service people who serve in the army, they are sleeping in the street. Mental. They give them ATM card, free cell phone, 5-star hotels in New York. I want to go to New York. Would the government pay for my hotel? I pay a lot of tax. Because I'm not married, I don't have children, I don't have anything to claim. So my tax is so high. So a guy, he just across the border, he's a drug dealer, he got a free hotel, free ATM card, a free cell phone, and he go all day long just walking around in New York selling drugs. I'm saying to you, those Democrats are sick. They keep talking about the global warming, and then they burn cars, who they are running by battery, because they are hypocrites. All of them, they speak about the global warming, but all of them, they are driving the most expensive, spending gas cars. Like what the car of Joe Biden? Do you remember this scumbag Al Gore? He go to make a speech in Thailand about the global warming, and he make a speech, you have to turn off the light before you go from your bedroom or the bathroom. But he take a private jet, will burn a fuel enough to light electricity for a city for a year. So he burn fuel enough to light a city, to go to a different country and get paid a lot of money to tell you, you should turn off the light when you go to the bathroom. Let us calculate, if every one of us turn the light off, how much electricity we can save. Why I'm not married yet? Because I'm smart. All right. Everyone have his own interest in life, so you need to find out which one is more important for you. All right. I mean, you asked for it. I have to give you the answer. I am very natural. I don't sugarcoat things. I say it as it is. I'm not like those who go and they watch carefully what they say. I say what I believe. You like it, you don't like it, it's your business. You ask me, I'm smart. Smart is relative. Like if you compare yourself to someone who's so stupid, you are smart anyway. Smart doesn't mean you are a genius. Smart means comparing to somebody else, you are smarter. But I believe there's no human being is smart. If we are smart, we will not make mistakes. If we are really, like the word smart fit perfectly on us. So we are not. But let us say there is some of us, they have They are gifted by God over others. However, those who they are gifted, they have a duty to help others who they are not gifted. Or let us say they don't know how to use their gift. Uh, yeah, I know. Imagine I get married and then you have a Christian Prince Jr. and he open a chat room and he's debating the Muslims. The first day he is born, he will say, "Where's the potato? The potato." No, I'm not against marriage, but you know, there's some important things in your life. You know, same time, these days, men and women both, there's a lot of corruption. So you put your trust on a person, and then you find how horrible. Like you look around you, how the world has changed. They are in love. They are kissing each other. I love you. He gave her a ring. You know, wedding, friends. 2 years after, he is a scumbag. She posts in Facebook, he is not even good in bed. You don't want to marry such a woman. You don't want to marry such a man. So because we live in a world of corruption, and the good became bad and the bad became good, so you have to be very careful about who is going to be your partner. Otherwise, you will be screwed up. Don't just follow your emotion, or a woman, she look good, or a man, she look good, or he's funny. Dummies, they are not even mature. They are not even men. They are just kids. Like, did you remember the video we play of this scumbag? What's his name? Sneeko? The money next to him, she said to him, "Can you tell my body count?" I don't know what does that mean. People told me she is asking him, "Do you know how many men they slept with me?" What kind of woman she would say such a thing? You know, time was there, long time ago, when a woman, if she have any relationship which is not right, she would be ashamed of it. She would never dare to mention it. Today, she is asking live in public, "Can you tell my body count?" So if you want to marry, are you going to marry a hooker? So depend who you are. Marriage can be as easy you can imagine, or so hard you can imagine. So if you are a person who believe that the women who deserve to be with you, she have to be very special, you have to struggle a lot to find such a person. Same for the men, because men, they became pervert. Men now, they are the kind of androids. This is not only about the women, because remember, society is two, men and women. So if your daughter is corrupt, your son is going to be the same. If they are going to the same school, they learn the same garbage. All right? There is still decent women there. I'm not saying there's no decent women there. Did I say that? I did not say that. I'm saying it's going to be very hard to find those women, because those women usually they are not shown. Like, you know, men, just to well, change the topic, but let us make it short. Men, they get attracted, sadly, to the woman who is a whore, not to a decent woman. A woman, she show her butt. A woman, she show her vagina. A woman, her skirt is 1 inch. A woman, her boobs is coming out. Men, when they look at women, they don't even look at her. They look at her ass. And we're talking about men today. A man who is looking for a wife, and he is smart, he will look for the quality. Before the face, before the beauty, before the sex. The quality, she will be the mother of his kids. She will be his nurse if he got sick. She will be his widow if he died, who will take care of his children after he died. So a smart man, he think about 100 steps in advance before he marries such a woman or a man. So if you want to marry a man and you are a woman looking for a good husband, you don't look for someone just because of his look, or he dressed nice, or he's funny. You look for a man. Your life can be trusted in his hand. Your children will be protected by his hand. He will die for you and for the sake of his family. What they do today? They find a spouse in the nightclub. And they get divorced in the nightclub. And then when they gave a birth to a son, they call him Beer. And their daughter, her name is Champagne. In the best scenario, his name is Muhammad, which means pervert. All right? How to have a voice like yours. What do you mean? You mean voice? Literally my voice? Well, I'm thinking to change it. Because any place I go, people do not know how I look like, but they know, they can recognize it from my voice. So if you want, we can exchange, you know? And trust me, then you will be sorry. This is a Christian prince, kill him. You want to have my voice, are you sure? Oh boy. Anyway, I asked a girl who go to my church if she wanted flowers, and she said yes. Later, she told me she never wanted anything. That is a drama. Maybe she went home, she thought about it. She said, I'm not going to. You see, actually, those things is for your benefit. If you like a girl and you wanted to know her, you know, you are being decent, you want to get married. If she right away refuse you, don't be sad. It's for your benefit. Better than marrying you later and refuse you later, you know. So if attraction of love, not attraction of physic, does not exist, it's for your luck. If a woman, she said to you, I'm not interested. Especially the one who says to you, I like, and second day, I like not. Which mean those kind of women or men, they will change their mind by time. Fast, so easy. So don't be sad for that. This is good. This is healthy. Right? Yeah. All right. Anything else? The birds are hungry. They are not my birds. Those are outside. Even though it's cold, but they are having a party. Why you are not married? I just told you. It's not easy for me. I don't get married just for the sake of get married. If one day I found myself, there is a woman, I cannot live without her, let us say she is necessity to have, let us say, a better life, then I will go for it. If that never happened, I will never do it. And I have to be sure that she is decent, she is loyal. Loyalty is the most important. Loyalty and a person who don't love themselves. Never, ever marry someone is selfish. Women or men. Because selfish, they will never love you. They love only themselves. They will never even love their kids. They are selfish. They are self-centered. And they are not Christians. Even if they wear a cross and they go to church. Selfish person cannot be Christian. Because if they are a Christian, the first thing they should fight is not to be selfish. The most sick experience you will have in your life to associate yourself with selfish people. In the time of a drowning, the first thing to be saved is me. Then you die. If someone loves you, the first one to save is you. And I die. There's a huge difference. All right? I'm just giving you a little advice. Doesn't mean I'm wiser than you, but the wise listen and learn and take what is right and reject what is wrong. All right? So anyway, we were away from our topic, so I better stop here. And again, don't let the propaganda of the news fool people, as they do always. Be smart, be vigilant, and decide. Understand if we are talking about a group of people like Islam and Muslims, understand their mindset and their target in their life. Then you can understand their plan and how they think and how they react. Don't go by news. Muslims, they might even kill each other, which happened through history all the time. But all those Muslims who kill each other, they have one goal: to conquer the world and to take your women as sex slaves and to get rich. Religion is a tool to get rich and sex, not for God. The appearance is God, the reality. Their caliphate used to have 10,000 belly dancers, just belly dancers. How many belly dancers a caliphate he need for entertainment? How he can feed them from your money? Where did he get them? Your daughters. This is their mentality. Every one of them, he wished to be a caliphate, to rape as many as he can. This is what Islam is about. So don't listen to the garbage they say for the sake of Allah, praise be to Allah, Prophet Muhammad. All is about their stomach and their penis and their pocket. And don't forget to buy halal cat food from Ali Dawa. Because your cat, if she eat food is not halal, she will become kafir, she will go to hell. All right? Thank you, Silver. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for all of you. May the Lord bless you. And as always we say, God is good. So is Jesus. And we are who we are. Somebody tell me who we are. We are the crusade. And why we are the crusade? Not to kill, but to defend. Not to hate, but to love. The crusade are people who gave their life to protect their beloved one, not to take the life of someone you don't deserve. They defend you. Many propaganda speak bad against them. They say to you they are horrible, they are criminals. The crusade is the one who saved Europe. You are free until now because of the crusade. Otherwise, you are occupied by Abdul a long time ago. In fact, they occupied more than half of Europe. They are the one who saved you. So I praise every drop of blood of those heroes, who many they condemn them because they are ignorant. History written by the enemies of Christianity. They make them bad. They make them look ugly. When the fact, the one who himself who write against them, he have the freedom to write because of them. And now because you are going against the crusade, you are losing your freedom. And you became a hippie and stupid. This is why we need the crusade. And we are the crusade. God is good. So is Jesus. I'm into that. And see you soon. I will try to come back later, but I don't promise. See ya.